Each move by the Dark Ones is counteracted by the Alliance so that when it would appear they have achieved their objectives, they find that they have been caught out and experience a different end result. So whilst the light must play to the rules, the Dark Ones will attempt to bend them to achieve their aims. As we have informed you many times, they will use the most devious means to gain the advantage, but the light will ultimately win. The irony for the Dark Ones is that in spreading the virus as a deliberate act, it has also affected those who work against the light. It is possible that the originator of the virus, who is understood to be Bill Gates, is only concerned with drastically reducing the world population. However, the virus has had serious results where loss of life is concerned, but not to the extent that had been planned by the Dark Ones. Regretfully, it is the weak and elderly population that have been mostly affected. We say again that if you have strong immunity, you will almost certainly survive the pandemic. The time is rapidly approaching when the truth of many matters that affect you will be explained. It is becoming harder to hide it, because as the vibrations lift up, it will eventually reach a point when only the truth will exist. It is sad in many ways, yet it has been necessary to conceal the truth so as to allow the human race freedom of choice. However, where it has become necessary to reveal it, we do our best to influence you to achieve the best outcome for all concerned. You have been plotting your own pathway for millennia of time, and we must allow you to experience according to your choice. The greater plan is always going to influence your choices, but when you are going through difficult times, it becomes harder to work it into your day-to-day life. You really do have a hard time finding your way forward, but many of you do plan your future to give direction to your life. After all, your guides will be influencing you to achieve better results. It all sounds complicated, and it is, but help is always around you if you ask for it. However, you may not always get exactly what you wanted. Listen to that little voice inside your head, as when spirit are able to help you, they are pleased to let you know. Of course, your dream time is a wonderful opportunity to contact you, and you may even remember them doing so. Indeed, many problems are sorted out at such times, and that is why, when you have one, it is suggested you sleep on it. It is in fact normal for virtually every soul to experience being out of the body during their sleep, period. Many a problem is solved at such times, and you can meet people who might otherwise be difficult to locate. By now you should be aware that you came into life on Earth with a plan to increase your rate of evolution. Obviously, it is set up to suit each individual's needs, and since there is no deadline for success, you can try and try again until you have absorbed and understood the lessons given to you. Life may seem full of random happenings, but in the main it has been carefully planned and prepared for you, even to the point of arranging for you to meet the right people who can help you along. You choose your own friends, but where marriage or bonds are concerned, it is clearly an important step in your life that is pre-planned. Choose the wrong partner, and it will not work out and invariably fails. Normally your children choose you to be their parents, but there are exceptions where a particular lesson has to be learned. It is sometimes necessary to put certain people together to experience relationships that are toxic and often end in failure. Be assured, however, that no relationship is without its good points, and much will always be gained from them. It is a difficult subject to put into words, but the main point is that it gives you the experience you need to continue evolving. How many more wars will take place before humanity wakes up to the futility of such actions? Where are the leaders that have the influence and power to settle disputes without using force? It will come in many of your lives as the vibrations continue to lift up. It is going to be helped by the birth of more mature souls who will be peace-loving and against any form of violence. They will stand head and shoulders above everyone else, and quickly rise to positions of leadership. In spite of present troubles, the future is bright and destined to put an end to clashes and wars that inevitably lead to loss of life. It is many people's vision of a peaceful life full of opportunity to enjoy the fruits of the earth. Hold on to that dream, and the positive energy will grow and help overcome the negativity that presently exists. The voice of the people is growing louder, and cannot be ignored for very long. For example, they have made those in power fully aware of the necessity to deal with global warming now, as if you wait too long, it will be too late to take decisive action. Governments elected for short periods are not really interested in the long-term effects whilst they are in power. Yet the problems mount up, and need much forward planning now that will really set the pattern for the future. I leave you with love and blessings. May the light brighten your days and path to completion. This message comes through my higher self, my God self, and every soul has the same connection to God. In love and light. Mike Quincy.